Welcome everyone for our crown chakra healing meditation. I am incredibly excited for this. I mean, it's the culmination of everything we've been doing for a week. So, this is where we tap into our spiritual life, really. I mean, it's when we really gear that direction of searching, of yearning, of satisfaction and love from the external to the internal. And it's with our crown chakra we really root ourselves and ground ourselves back into life. It's where we open up our heart, our being to the truth within. And it's in this center of just knowing that we gain those higher inspirations. We come to recognize the effortlessness of our real existence, that flow of life, and we tap back into what it's like when we're kids, that taste of just excitement, effortless being. So I invite you this evening to just leave everything at the door. It's your time to heal. It's your time to rest and relax. So it doesn't matter what happened today. It doesn't matter what's going to go down tomorrow. All that matters is right now. You simply marinate in this moment we call now. And although life is like a snapshot tied together through our awareness, it's that simple essence of our life that's rooted in the only moment that ever exists. We only are here right now. So I offer you again this invitation to just give yourself up to this moment, to simply be and to let go, as you hear me say oh so often. So let's get those last few wiggles out and relax. Close the eyes. Find whatever position you choose. And before we begin, we'll start with 3 sighs of relief. And as we take an inhalation with the tap of the bell, allow yourself to start to visualize that brilliant violet that is the crown chakra right around, we'll get down a little bit, right around the top of the head, the very center point in the top of your head. If you need to, go ahead and just rub there a little bit. With all your centers, feel free to just rub each one because it's gonna flow through everything. So right around the top of that head, start to visualize that, and with your inhalation, draw in that life, that energy, that breath through that crown chakra. With the tap of the bell, we'll begin with an inhale and a sigh of relief, the focus on the crown chakra. With a smile on our fat face, we relax the body. And simply enjoy this play of life. With our inhale, we allow ourselves to hold on to the breath for a moment before calmly letting go and holding the lungs empty of air. With each breath, we breathe in the warm and calming life force around us. With each exhale, we expel and discharge all negative tension, all emotion and thought. And like dirtied water, we simply rest, so it may be still as all sediment drops. And our attention again shifts to the crown chakra at the top of the head. With each breath, you bring in brilliant violet light. Radiating from the top of the skull like a halo, you build a sphere of violet light around you, like a brilliant star. You sink deeper into your relaxation and shift deeper and deeper inwards. As you simply rest and remain as you are. Can I open my heart and offer you this invitation to simply drop everything and remain as you are? That witness, that observer to life, the seer and experiencer of both the inner world and the external. And here in this moment, we allow ourselves to open up the crown chakra so we may heal and transform ourselves through this seat and connector to the divine. Simply allow yourself to chant the divine Om. And with this threefold note, we allow ourselves to shift our attention to the silence in between words after the sound. For the true chord of Om is ended with silence itself. With our inhale, we allow ourselves to draw on that violet transformative light, filling every cell. As we exhale that divine Om. Again, allowing your attention to fall in love with the silence in between all sound, sensation. Simply remain as you are, undisturbed, as the pure being you are. We recognize ourselves through the pureness within. The ground of our being, this silence, this emptiness, this space. Just like our own universe, a void. Yet such dynamic existence lies within it. And in truth, we know this emptiness, this silence, this pure witness that physically may be nothing, but within our own knowing lies the universe. It's here we come to recognize ourselves as this window, this channel for life to simply flow. And with each passing wave of this flow of life, we capture it in this moment called now. It's here from this silent ground of beingness we recognize that life is a flowing river. And it's our simple knowing that's like dipping your hands in the water. And although we feel this refreshing, cool sensation upon our hand, we know the water is different every second. Here too, the flow of time is constantly shifting and changing, presenting itself, new sensations and experiences. But it's that witness, that knower of each moment that remains unchanging. And the body changes with time, our opinions and ideologies shift like the seasons. But everything in which all is built on balances on this fulcrum called I. That experience and knowing of self, that experience and knowing of life and other. Simply knowing, solely being. It's here the crown chakra in which we peel away all unnecessary baggage and tension. And again, draw in that violet loving light. With our attention shifted to the top of the skull. Simply rest within yourself. Like a warm pool, you marinate in your own beingness, this silent emptiness, yet full and dynamic presence of love and peace and calm. And it's here we recognize we may not see ourselves. The beauty and light in which we radiate is ever present in knowing. Taking a long, deep breath and hold it as long as you can comfortably, filling yourself up with that violet light. Shifting your attention to the top of the skull. We allow each breath to be filled from the bottom of the spine all the way up, with that light rushing into our body from the toes to the top of the skull. As each cell radiates with that violet royal light, those dynamic purple hues like the sunset and sunrise emanate from the top of our skull like a flower blooming in the spring. As this many-petaled flower blossoms and opens, we feel ourselves let go. As you root yourself back to the divine within, you simply rest and recognize your position as this seer, this silent knower, the sense of being, this nothingness and emptiness known. And it's here we open ourselves up. And I offer you this opportunity to chant, following my words, or simply listen as you heal and fill up yourself in the crown chakra like a pitcher being filled up with water. As each breath you draw in comes through the nose and through the top of the head, flowing effortlessly within you, filling you up with that brilliant violet light. Connected to life as life itself, take a long, deep breath of that violet, loving, warm light. And let go with your exhale. I understand life is a playground. I understand my experience here is temporary. I understand my life is eternal. Life is oneness. Life is. I am. Again, fill the body up with bright violet light, as if you're sitting underneath a waterfall. Allow light to flood within as it simply drops and fills you up like a cup. You let go lovingly, calmingly, and recognize that this letting go is through the effortlessness of nothing. For in truth you are indistinguishable, uncontainable, unchanging, and infinite. It's It's here we fall in love with ourselves, that silent being within, that silent nothingness, emptiness. And although we describe it, we let go and see ourselves and know ourselves as that infinite space within. With our next breath, we fill ourselves up through an inhalation, focusing at the top of our skull, and like a beacon of light shining from the top of our head, like the width of a halo, our crown above us. We inhale and draw in that violet energy of light and shine forth a brilliant white light, a beacon. And know with our inhalation and exhale, we shine brighter and brighter for all those ready to awaken to the calm and peace within, with open arms, like a lighthouse at sea. You guide those searching for the shores of truth and love and peace. So together we allow ourselves to take in a long, deep breath when you hear the tap of the bell. Bright violet light. As we exhale and connect ourselves back to the divine with that radiant beam of brilliant white light extending from our head. Take in the love and life with your breath. And with your exhale, you root yourself back to the spirit within, this ground of emptiness, this silent knowing. And again, we draw in more violet light and shine forth that beacon even brighter. As you heal and transform yourself, you uplift the whole as you come to the ground of oneness in which we are all rooted upon and connected to. And here our final loving breath. We take a deep breath, filling ourselves up with that brilliant violet light, and exhale with an effortless sigh of relief as we eliminate all unnecessary tension, attachment, and baggage, so our body and our spirit may redistribute such energies for our transformation, our healing, our empowerment, and our growth. Whenever you're ready, you may open the eyes or keep them closed as we conclude. And that is our crown chakra healing meditation. I hope you feel connected back with that stillness within, that silent witness, that knower and experiencer, as you come to tap in with that source of oneness, love, light that we're all tapped in with. And it's when we let go and simply remain as we are, the pure being in which we are, that all else simply melts away. Ah, thank you. That's interesting. Yeah, the energies were pretty intense with this one, and I hope that you feel relaxed and healed, and tap in with yourself in the morning and see how you feel upon waking up. And ultimately, that's when the healing is kind of like finalized. Because a lot of the work that we do here is carried out throughout sleep. So I wish you a great evening. I love you so much. Thank you for coming out tonight, in quarantine, in home tonight. And namaste. I bow to the divine within you. I love you so much. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're going to keep it rolling. Those evening meditations are going to be, again, relaxation. We're going to switch it up this week coming up. Little announcement. It's going to be a lot of pranayama, a lot of controlled breathing. Just going to be coaching you through it. And obviously healing and relaxing. So have a great evening. Love you so much. Peace.